we have made it to episode 18 of our City Skylines new Braintree Let's Play. I almost said the wrong thing there, not level, my goodness. Speaking of episodes, for the last time we were here, we were building a financial district that was enviable for the world. Since we already had you have the smartest medical researchers and physicists, we figured we'd have the smartest bankers here too. Make us some more money or something like that, I don't know. We also brought in the smartest detective minds too, and built a central intelligence bureau in case anybody got out of hand and had any weird ideas. At this point, we were looking for 200,000 people, and more importantly, whoever set this building on fire. How dare you? At the moment, we sit at 164. So we're getting very close to the end of this playthrough. Today, I would like to focus our efforts over here on this barrier island to the southwest as we continue to experiment more with the waterfront DLC. Might as well, right? I mean, get some more waterfront properties all in this area. It's going to be great. So, of course, you know the usual buttons to hit. And with that being said, let's just double check to make sure everything in our city's fine. Well, I tried to get rid of as many of these as I possibly could before I hit the record button, but we're still dealing with abandoned buildings, but as long as we have a sliver of demand, it's fine. Although, the fact that we only have a sliver of it, it's kind of concerning at the moment. As it pertains to the here and now, I think we should get this area ready, so when the time comes for development, we're going to do it. So you can already see what we've got over here. It's not going to be the same, as you can probably guess from all of this stuff. I'm going to have, like, roads kind of traverse, get as close to the coast here as I possibly can. And we'll have some waterfront property all over the place. All the way up to our city's border over here. That's as far as we can go. And that's as far as we're going to build. So, first things first. We're going to start all the way up here, first and foremost. Build a road that traverses this side of the lake. Or this little harbor, I should say. Build this out real quick. This is just the general outline of this area. We'll build a small little colony over here. I'm gonna do like I did with the last playthrough in Arbyville and just make this sort of like an exclusive little colony here. So these will be kind of like gated communities, basically. Okay, so we got the outline on this side, so I'm going to work over here first and foremost. We're going to do like little outlets. All right, hold on. Have like small little, try to fill in as much of this as I possibly can. Okay, we'll have another one coming out over here to the very end, where this will end in a cul-de-sac since we have no other choice. Now this side's going to be a little bit different here, since we have like not one but two outlets. Like I said, I want to build as close to the coast as I can, the shoreline, excuse me. We can build a little bit of a bridge there, that's fine. Okay, there we go. Of course, this will finally make it up to the street. I'll just try to split this as much as I possibly can. between the two roads, and there you go. So essentially, this part of the outlet is complete. Let's move on to over here, where we'll have another road. Trying to get the edge of the circle as close to this as I possibly can. Alright, and it'll end there. So we have a small little outlet over here. I'm going to leave this part blank for the time being. Alright, so we got that side. How about over here for a minute? Well, I think we should probably have a road go all the way up to the city border. So, say right about here is where it would end. There's not going to be too much action going on over here. But we will have it one road come down here. Actually, we'll just make this a cul-de-sac then, if that's the case. Oop. There we go. That's what I mean by cul-de-sacs too. Just putting a little, the smallest of roundabouts at the very end. Okay. If anything, the bridges help to give this a little bit more character than they normally would. All the way as far as I can, and then another cul-de-sac it is. Alright, there we go. Once again, not filling that in for right now. Okay, so we got that part all set. Alright, clearly traffic does not, people do not have to drive over here. That's good to know. Always, some things just never change, huh? Hey! Okay, we'll build a road right next to it. Kind of a shoreline road. It'll end right about here. So again, we'll have another colony over here that'll go right up to the border of our city, and then that's enough. Oh hell, we'll make it an outside connection. Why not? It really doesn't do anything, but, you know, we'll just pretend like this road keeps going along or something, but it's outside of our city limits. I don't know. Just for proper effect, quote unquote. We'll go another one over here along the coast. All the way up to this hill, and then we're good. And I'm actually going to end it via cul-de-sac, just because this is kind of the end of it there, so there we go. And of course, we'll build one last little road to come out over here. A cul-de-sac. Or we could do one of these. I don't know if there's anything... Not entirely, although we could have some of those other things we just saw as out dwarf stuff. Okay, so should probably have another road over here. So again, I'm just more concerned with building on the shoreline than I am actually anything else. I want to do that. Go. You know what? For this area, though, I will put some other, other stuff. Why not? There we go. We got that all set. Bring this road over to the end. Okay, and we'll bring this road over to the end, too, while we're at it. There we go. Finally, last, and we certainly didn't forget this area. The rain is just pouring down. Another little inlet bridge over here. Wrong. Alright. We'll build this all the way. Actually, you know what? We'll connect the two. I wasn't going to do that initially, but I'm looking at this going, you know what? Let's do it. Why not? Put a couple of well-placed cul-de-sacs over here, too, just to get this little extra bit. There we go, and we got the basic outline of this whole area all set up, ready to go for more waterfront properties. Oop, actually, I spoke too soon. Wait, forgot this road over here. Oops. There we go. So now we have this whole area set up. We have the main road, which will have all of our services. And then, of course, we'll just dot this with all sorts of beachfront property. Or so we would, except then this decided to happen. Again. I can't win with this game, you know? It's like no demand for any residential stuff. Oh my goodness, what is happening over here? We're all parking on the side of the road. Okay, hold on, I gotta give this area more parking, I guess. That is kind of disturbing how that's not working out too well. See if we can get these cars off the streets and onto, you know, in the actual parking lots over here. Wait, can I build an underground garage so I don't mess up the neighborhood too much? Oh, I can, alright. Even better. Yeah, because there seems to be a lot of traffic in this area. Even though I'm putting up all sorts of parking garages for them. It's a very popular destination, you know. Now, as for mass transit into this area, we kind of boxed ourselves out a little bit. In theory, I could put a train line over. I could swing this train line down somewhere, like, say, over here or whatever. You know what? That wouldn't be such a bad idea. Kind of not how I wanted to do this. This will be the end of the line, though, too, so I'm not really worried. It's going to have to cross one street, but that's okay. Good news is that this is really only a one-way, so this will be kind of the end of the line. Got to go over this highway here. Much like that. And this is only going in one direction, basically that way. There we go. Alright, so we have a outside train connection too for when we're ready. Keyword when we're ready, because that's going to get shut down for right now. Slight upgrades. There we go. Alright, so we've got this area basically prepped and ready to go, but as you can see from the demand indicators, the city is not there yet. And once again, we're kind of wondering if I should shrink the city again. Amazingly, Palmer Glen is not the issue this time around. We need to get rid of somewhere. Since this is sitting right next to an industrial district, and I'm kind of not crazy about that, I choose you. So, unfortunately, we're going to be getting rid of this whole area. Alright, y'all are evicted. Get out. No more. Sorry, but we need to move people in the home somewhere else, and this ain't happening. Alright, so we took care of that mess. Is there any place else on the map that I'm looking at going, you know what, that's not going to work? Basically, you can tell because if there's a light residential area next to a thing of red, that tells me right there that's not going to work. Speaking of things that won't work. Beachfront property and no one wants it. That makes 100% total sense. Yeah, okay, game. I understand. Alright, at least there's still cranes going up, so it's not like there isn't any demand for anything. Okay, this is just a mess, period. Oop, wrong house. Oopsies. Alright. Any areas of concern? Okay, we're getting rid of that. More abandoned towers! Yay! What else is new? Abandoned apartment buildings. I guess this just happens naturally in this city. There's not much I can do about it. So there we go. We'll just clean up pieces a little bit. Okay, going back to where we were. Apparently I got distracted. Wow, they'll nail that. Nice. I'm not seeing anything I can get rid of. Like, everything is where it should be for the most part. Yeah, literally everything is where it should be, as indicated by the green and red. So there's not much more I can get rid of, although this area was having issues earlier. Those are all row houses, really. I suppose, actually, I've got an idea for this area, too. We might as well stick to the theme of the row houses, so sure, why not? Since we do need some medium residential, I'm actually going to fix this. And we're going to do the waterfront over on this end. And then we'll do more row housing over here. Okay, there we go. That should improve things a little bit better. I would prefer the row housing, especially if there's like smaller houses here. That way it blends into the neighborhood a lot better than it already is. Alright, clearly this is not going to work either. Alright, whatever. I can put a small park over here in its absence. Why not? Clearly that's not going to do it. Okay, there we go. Heck, we can even put a playground over here too. Very nice. Love it when a plan comes together. So at this point, we're just looking to get demand for our city back up, and that certainly helps. A bit long before we get row housing over here all over the place. Yeah, it counts as medium residential, but it's a nice little touch for the neighborhood too. And of course, we could always use the row housing. There's no shame in that. Speaking of which, I actually wouldn't mind putting some row housing over here near Sheffield Creek. Don't worry, it's not near any industrial areas. These are farms, so that works out quite nicely. I figured we'd do it. Just to get, you know, kind of like a farmer's market on the bottom, residential homes on the top. It's all good. It's along the ocean front too, so that's a double bonus there. I put waterfront housing, but that just seems out of place for this whole neighborhood. So why not? Aside from the pollution over here, which is just nasty. Oof. Put a few more of these things over here too. There. I don't want to go any further because we're going to get in contact with the recycling center. That's not a good thing. No. The recycling center is stinky. We don't need that. Anything else? Why are industrial buildings becoming abandoned if there's plenty of demand? Bruh, with the picture. Do we need anything more for our economy too? Not for nothing. It's winter. The grain I've learned is just going to fluctuate in time of year. So I'm not really worried. I know there's some stuff over on the southeast, west, whatever part of the map this is, someplace that we could use. Yeah, that was kind of wild. Would help if our game could, you know, expand. So, anyways, now that we're done with that. One thing I would like to do, too, is more mass transit stuff. How about more bus lines and maybe a tram if we can get there? I'm going to start with the bus service first. So as you can see, we have bus service where there's... Although, the bus service is kind of more localized, if I'm being honest. That's what it's kind of supposed to be. I'll leave it for right now. We don't really need it. The trams, on the other hand, is a whole different story. I would like to have a tram line. Specifically for this area of the map, but nothing more. So I think this would be a nice touch, kind of for this part of the map over here. So I'd build a one-way tram. I know it's got to go around this roundabout. That's okay. Can certainly figure something out, but I would need a tram station and then. So the depot, this is what I was trying to talk about, probably should go along the tram line at bare minimum, so right there's where I would put the depot. And then just do one-way tracks. Starting, say, right... Okay, I forgot how this works. Oh, to replace tool. Right. That's right. Okay, so this is kind of the roundabout way we build it, so... Whee! And of course, we'll have it stop over here. I don't want it to go too far. And then do it again. All the way to about here. Where we now kind of face somewhat of a dilemma. Oh, you can do it. Oh, look what it set up. This is very interesting what it just did. It put this little metallic circle in here? I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. It's pretty cool. Alright. So now, of course, we need tram stops if we're going to do this properly. So one there. Put one over here. I'll do it like every little bit here. So we'll put one over here, and we got to put it on this side of the road. And we'll do it like halfway through. Yeah, because look at all the taxis that are here. It's like, that's insane. We'll put one right in front of the train station. I think that one's kind of obvious. Let's see. Alright, and then basically all set. And then... Oh, that's cool. Not. I'll put one over here to end it. So, let's see. So really, there's only one way we can do this, and that's that. What? Okay, I was wondering what was going on there. There we go, and we just like that, we have our first tram route. Now, one thing I could do as sort of an extension line here is build from here towards our harbor and back. I'm actually going to do that. Although we would need kind of a bonus tram line to show up. So what I'm going to do to start off with is build the tram line that way. And then we actually need a two-way one up until we get to the harbor. Sort of like that. And then I'll build like this. Apparently the game has decided it wants me to build like this. Okay, we'll do that then. It's the same exact thing. That doesn't matter to me, I guess. We'll have another tram stop over here. And then I guess... start here. Make our way that way. We'll stop at this thing. And we'll go over here. And then finish up the route. There we go. Nice. So there we go. Now we got not one, but two tram lines moving and grooving. I like it. Apparently we need more trams. Huh, okay. Well, we'll ask and you shall receive then. Decided to use all 10 of them. Alright, so 15. So that's about as far as I'm going to go. Look at them. Look at them all. They're like going. Go, little buddies, go. Go, my precious trams. Do your work. Ah, you love to see it. Look at that. Wow, it's going to use all of them like that. My goodness. Trams must be really popular over here. I suppose we could build one more tram depot if we need it. I probably would stuff it, say, oh, I don't know, maybe in here somewhere? I don't know, really. Alright, the game seems content with doing just all but one train, so I'm fine with that, but look at that. My hope is that this clears the traffic congestion over here. It's still not really picking anybody up, but it just started, so yeah, that's what it is. Speaking of traffic, while we're thinking of it, obviously this area is a mess. There's not much I can do. I don't think I can widen the road any further. It's already at 3 lanes. Yeah, it's already at 3 lanes. I don't think I can widen this any further without taking out some of the existing space. Yeah, see? So that basically nukes that idea. Apparently, let's see, everybody likes using this street for some weird reason. I haven't made this a main street. There's nobody that even lives here either, so that's the crazy part. I'm hoping the trams kind of solve that problem. Otherwise, we're just looking for more red. Okay, our highway over here is a mess. That's probably not a surprise, all things considered. I'd probably upgrade this whole thing to a 3. We'll deal with the other red later, so we're gonna do some highway upgrade projects here. We'll start from over here and work. So I'm going to upgrade this entire highway to make it a little bit easier for our folks. Let's do this on the whole way through. I wonder if I should build an exit over there. Hold up, I just noticed something. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Might as well, now that we've got some development going on. Well, we've already got one road crossing, or I just noticed that. Alright, never mind. I was gonna say. Okay. So we've got that side of the road dealt with. So we go over here for a minute. Let's see if we can try to condense this into 2 lanes. There's not much we can do over here, but I know there's some accidents. So that's kind of unfortunate. So we might as well do the same thing what we just did to this side of the road. Try to make traffic's life a little bit easier in this area. We actually can't really do it on this end, but I'm going to have to do it like this. Well, which means we'll make this meeting a bit shorter, but that's okay. Except we can't do that in... Oh, I was about to do it the wrong way. Hello! Oh, we really can't do it in general. Alright. It's gonna look really weird, but so be it. Again, that's because of the silliness from the farms, but that's okay. And finally, we'll do it all the way up to where the interchange is, like right here. Whoa! What are we doing here? Oh, those are fire engines. I thought those were cops. I was like, cops! Cops! Whoa! Okay, this has got to go. Yikes. Half of this whole neighborhood has decided to be abandoned, so once again, it'll have to be cleaned out. I say that because we cleaned this out earlier. So, bye-bye, I guess. That is kind of sad, but okay. Much like this song, it is kind of sad, but alas, that's how it goes. As soon as I saw those abandoned buildings, it meant, yeah, we gotta take them out. Take out a couple of these too while we're at it. We still got issues with abandoned buildings. God, I can't wait for when this gets an auto demolisher. Kind of like in City Skylines 1. That would help a lot to avoid doing all this stuff. Okay, that area has been pretty much abandoned at this point. There's not much I can do about it. I mean, I could actually expand the industrial zone if I wanted to. Oh, why not? Well, you know what? I wasn't going to do this, but we got to make use of this somehow. All right, well, this is my other option, I guess. Whatever. It works, right? We got a commercial buffer, too, so I'm not afraid of putting that there. Actually, speaking of the commercial zone, I'll expand this out a little bit. There we go. Alright, see, there we go. We made good use of it already, and we didn't have to do much about anything. Alright, so that's unfortunately got to be abandoned. So where else were we looking at for traffic as we now get back to what we were doing? Well, that area's just been expanded. That's probably due to this, more so than anything else. How's our flow anyways? The whole system's about at 65. That's usually what I run at average-wise. Okay. The main road going into our city seems to be doing just fine. I really can't widen this, if I'm being honest. I would love to do so and turn it into a large road, but as you can see, we have issues. Although, do we really need to develop the things on this side? Not for nothing. Alright. Or so we would, and then there was a highway exit that decided to get built here. Okay, never mind. It's not going to work. I suppose one thing I could do. Try to alleviate things a bit. Never mind, it's not going to work. I was going to say we could build something else here, but it's not going to do the trick. Yeah, we've just got an accident. Suppose, much like we did on the one side of the expressway, even though I know what's causing it. Turn this into a 3-lane expressway all the way up to this exit over here. I'm not going to worry about the other side of the road. Doesn't really need it for right now. Unless... we'll leave it as is. So we look for any more traffic that we can upgrade in this area. Oh, this area is bad too. Okay, well... I guess we'll upgrade the highway over here too. It's going to take out a couple buildings, but that's okay. Progress, it's important. Oh, we can't fit underneath. That's a shame. Oh, we can, but barely. This is a little bit tight. I believe the game actually built this for us at the beginning. I'm not mistaken. Alright, so there we go. We've widened that highway a little bit. Figured that might be of use. We could also use a sound barrier too. Sorry, because residents are going to complain if we leave it like this. So we'll build a sound barrier over here too for them. There we go. So the sound barrier helps out with the any issues there too. Might make it more practical. Aha! So there we go. Just like that, we got more light residential demand. I have a funny feeling all those initiatives would work eventually. It's funny because I just cleared this whole area out. You would think I'd go over here, but I guess the game doesn't like me building that in that area. Okay. So where to? Well, I mean, we've got a full-fledged tram network over here going. I'd say we build over here near our coastline. That'll be kind of the best spot. Just clean all this up for a minute. Do more waterfront housing over here in this end. Start us off. So we got kind of a little bit of a pond thing. I'm hoping to expand further out too as time rolls on. Well, we're not even at full speed. Okay. So we got the tram line. Is there any place else that we could build one of these too? Not for nothing. I wouldn't mind having another tram line to help us out. In theory, we could build one towards our original college district and just have a tram connect the 3 colleges too. That's another option. So I would say build it from over here all the way to here and back. I don't know if I want to expand it all the way to downtown. That wouldn't be such a bad idea. All right. All right, we'll do it. I'm sold. I'm sold on the idea. I like it. So we'd have to put a tram depot somewhere. This road has obviously the spot where we need to do it on. So to do this, we would need a double tram line. The depot needs to go somewhere that doesn't involve destroying half our city. Or does it? This is just... There's really no easy place to put this. Oh boy, hold on. Let me contact our engineers on this one. And by that, I mean to get the music back. What the hell? Oh, you know what? We did something a little clever and actually left this. Perfect. Bingo. I know there's just a little building here too, but so be it. So I would like a double tram line. Just to go through this entire street right here. It'll end right in front of the Hadron Collider, too. Alright, we'll leave it as is. Alright, so let's save. So, of course, we'll have one here and here. And of course, we gotta be very careful, too, and have... Oh, right! I totally forgot, too. Sounds foolish of me. Gotta have that. And of course, this one goes in this direction. Oh, I see how this works. No, we can have them go left. Why not? Oh, whoa, whoa, I don't want that. I don't want that whatsoever. Hang on. Okay, I screwed up. Dang it. Good job, me. Alright. There we go. Whoopsies! Did not mean to do that. Oops. A little bit too rambunctious there. Alright, so this has to go on the right side here. Otherwise, if we don't do this correctly, this train line's not going to look weird. There we go. So we got the loop. Now I just need to put the exits all over the place. Oh, the tram stops, excuse me. My bad. Okay, the two up here. One on this end, too. Let's see. Say we put one on this side, but that side only. Do one on the corners here. Do one right out in front of our medical university here, and we'll put one in front of that university as well. And then we'll do stops over on this end. And then I want to do them kind of on every intersection if I can. Conveniently placed. And then we've got the final one over there. Okay. Now we just got to create new routes. Just be careful of what side of the road you're building on, Morgoth, because you would do that too. I would, for sure. It's like, derp, I missed something. Alright, now we gotta do it in the other direction here. Using this side of the road. I would extend this to downtown too, but I don't think we really need it just yet. We've got train lines for that sort of thing as well. Oh, it doesn't want to do it. And I think I see why. Okay, so we do need a loop. That is, kind of silly. Okay, I see what the issue is here. We do need to build a loop. So what I'm gonna do here. Let's build this, and then we actually are gonna have to build something a little bit differently. I know, demolish that building, but so be it. That's a kind of a tram only kind of deal too. Do I really need to rebuild the whole thing? Oh, dear. Hold, please. Since there's a tram station, let's just do this. And we're good. There we go. It took a little bit just because of how I had to do that. So we got even more tram lines. Hooray! Look at that, and they're all coming out to play too. Love it when it comes together. I might actually build another one over here, but someone left this groundwater pumping station in my way. How dare they? Oh, that was me. There we go. We'll move that over in case I want it for more space. So I'm hoping that does something with traffic there. You know what? Whatever. This section's gone too. Did it work on the other end of the map over here? Oh, it almost did, but it still has yet to fill out completely. It's kind of a bummer. Alright. Alright, I think we've done enough. So we built some tram lines that are not quite fully, you know, stocked up, but we'll see as time goes on. And of course, we fixed some more stuff in our city. And hopefully one day this will be filled out. I don't know if it will by the time we're done here, so I guess for next time out, we will start filling in our city here. Try to fill in with some of our roads. And hopefully by that point, we will A, level up for what could be the last time. Yeah, we're almost a megalopolis, believe it or not. Excellent. So we actually will hit megalopolis. And maybe if we're lucky, we'll hit 200K on the next episode, if not the one afterwards. When that time comes, it'll be when this season of Cities Skylines 2 ends, because there's really no point in going on, unfortunately. Oof. That stinks. So, anyways, thank you all so much for watching. You know what buttons to hit. Those two buttons. The one with the thumbs up and the bell and the whatever. And the thing and the other thing and blah, 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 etc., etc. Alright, peace out, everyone.